When I first sit down to do my July budget calendar, I like to think about all the different things that I have going on during the month so I can make sure that I'm keeping those in mind. So I actually start with this thoughts and notations page. So we'll have 4th of July, of course. And then I am taking a girls' trip this month, a couple of my girlfriends. School starts in August next month, so we'll have to do some school shopping this month. There's also usually an increase in our utilities. To keep the house cool, the summers here are pretty brutal. I don't know where you live. It may be the opposite, where winters are brutal and you have increased into utilities during the winter, but ours usually go up in the summer. So I'm gonna kind of put that as a notation. My oldest is gonna have senior pictures taken this month, which this was kind of news to me. I didn't realize that senior pictures were taken the summer before the senior year. I just assumed they graduate in May. Senior pictures were probably in February or March, but they actually take them the summer before school starts. So he'll be getting those done this month. And oh, we also have band camp. Before school starts, they go in and start doing some prep work. The other thing that we have going on is birthdays, so I like to notate any birthdays that we have for the month. I do know my aunt's birthday. We also have my cute little puppy. I say puppy, but she's going to be 5 years old. She has a July 4th birthday, so double fun for us on that day. And one more, Miss Sharon's birthday. Let's see, some reminders for the month. This is more like a to-do list that I don't want to forget. I know that I need to schedule haircuts. I also need to find out when freshman orientation is. My youngest will be starting high school, and so it's his freshman year. Lots of big things coming up. Let's see, what else? I need to schedule our summer vacation for next year. Down here, a lot of the beaches book up really quickly, so I like to go ahead and schedule, if we're gonna go to the beach next summer, I like to schedule it this summer. So I'm gonna do that now. What else? I also need to check during band camp, because it's so hot, I like to send the kids with a Camelback for them with their water, and I need to check what kind of condition those are in and if we need to replace any pieces. Let's see, anything else? Nothing else comes to mind throughout the month. I may add some things here as things come up. Oh, I'm going to put this here because this is something just kind of important overall. I need to check our essentials box. This essentials box is something that I started. I actually took a course from Abby. I think it's Abby Organizes. I'll make sure to link at the course below. But this is a file box specifically housing all of our essential documents. So if anything ever happened to myself or my husband, someone would have everything that they needed all in one file box ready to go. And I do like to check that a couple times a year to see if there's any changes or if new documents need to be added. Let's notate anything going into next month. From July into August, if we're thinking ahead, just kind of getting a head start on next month. I do know school starts, so we will have school fees in August that I don't want to forget about. And we're going to have band fees as well. And I want to do here, I'm going to notate for our debt update for this month. I'm going to do that a little bit differently. And I want to make a note to myself not to forget. So on our debt update, I put the balance of the beginning of the month right here. And when I come down to do my debt progress, I've been using that balance. So really the progress I'm getting is for the month prior, how much we paid off the prior month. I'd like to do this debt progress using end of the month numbers. So I'm going to put a note to myself to use the end of the month. Is there anything else I want to add? Oh, I'm going to add on here just a fun little thing that I'm doing is this 4th of July bingo savings challenge. I will link the video I posted on July 1st, I started this new savings challenge, 4th of July bingo, and it's a lot of fun. So I'm just going to put a little note here that we're doing that this month and how fun that is. Bingo savings. And I might as well add a cute little sticker to that as well. Let's see. This sticker kit is so sweet, and I get it from Van Lily Stickers. I will link her below if you're interested in any of her products. She has a website as well as an Etsy site. Okay, so we have our bingo savings, and I do want to notate down here at the bottom, my senior will be starting college next year, and we are in the process of researching colleges. He has, since he was about 12, he has always enjoyed just anything to do with coding and programming and video games. He's made some games on his own, he's made some games with his friends, and that's what he wants to do. So if anybody has any advice, if they were in that field for programming or game programming, if you know of any colleges that have good programs for teaching not just coding but coding for games, please link them in the comments below for me. I'm very interested to look into anything that we can find that would help him along. So I'm going to write down the colleges that we've been looking into. We've had 2 that we've looked into. 1 we've gone to an open house on. So it's kind of a slow process, but we're working on it. That I've gone through and I've thought about everything for the month, I am going to double check that this month is not missing anything that I may have thought of last month. So on my thoughts page in June, for next month, I had 4th of July, we covered that. Back to school, we've got that. Girls trip, we've got that. And these are just some things that are more YouTube related, some notes to myself that I'm gonna do during July. I think we've covered everything for this month. I do want to make sure that we're including some funds for the school shopping, adding to that sinking fund. All right, so after we have kind of a plan for the month here, we'll go back to our budget calendar, add in our bills and our notations for the things from the first page. For the first week of July, we have a few bills due. Property mortgage is due on the 1st. That's where we go and camp, which is so nice. It's a little hot this time of year, but we still really enjoy it. And my gym membership is due on the 1st as well. And then let's see, we also have on the 5th our main mortgage. And I make all of our debt payments on the first Saturday of the month. I go in and log on and make all of those payments on that Saturday. On the 4th, we have our truck loan is due. So for the first week, that's all of our bills. We'll notate that the 4th is, of course, July 4th, Independence Day. For those of us in the US. We also have some birthdays. I'll get our little icons out, and we have a birthday on the 4th. We have a birthday on the 4th for my puppy dog, Cypress, and we have a birthday on the 2nd for my aunt, and then Miss Sharon's birthday. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to look for another little birthday hat. I think I ran out on the icon sheets, but I probably have some on the sticker sheet, so I'll have to look for that. And her birthday's on here as well. So I think that's what we have for the first week. Make sure. I'm going to go ahead and put in our trash stickers for the month. I am notorious for forgetting to take out the trash or telling the kids to take out the trash unless I see something that reminds me like this. So I put these little stickers to make it nice and easy that I don't forget trash. We only have trash pickup once a week here, and if you miss it, trust me, it is no fun to have to wait and have 2 weeks go out at one time. All right, let's move to the second week. Aside from trash day, on this Tuesday is also our electric bill, which I do anticipate going up this month for the heat. And on the 10th, we have our water bill, as well as one of the smaller life insurance policies. Oh, that went on crooked. I'm gonna fix that. I also have noted that we have a dentist and a doctor's appointment on that day, so I'm going to put those icons on here as well. And there is a payday on this Friday for me. Add that icon there. Look how pretty those are. I think that wraps up that week. Moving on to the next week, which is the third week. We'll have my son's payday right there. And we're getting his car cleaned for him. Since we had bought him a used car, something that I've been wanting to do, and we have our trash day here. A couple other bills due on the 17th. Yes, the 17th is our gym. This one is my son's gym. She goes to a different one, so he goes with his friends. And we have our internet bill on the 18th. Moving on to the next week. A life insurance policy for you right there. Our gas bill is also due on this day. Another payday for me. We have a couple bills due here. Let's see. The car insurance is on the 21st. Which this month, my son is taking over his portion of the car insurance, which is so exciting. We're so proud of him. He's been working a summer job and putting a little aside from each paycheck to be able to do that. And another life insurance policy there. Okay, that wraps up that week. We're down to this last one. Put a little payday sticker on that day. Actually, I'm going to move those up because I like to put these stickers for the bills at the bottom. We'll move this one up too. One more doctor's appointment right there. Okay, I think that wraps up July. We've got all of our bills listed in here, a few little icons for things that are going on throughout the month. And I hope to see you again next time. Bye-bye for now.